What do you notice? Did you ever realize that probably maybe 80% of your day you go by things you never even notice? How many times have you gone back and forth to work or to church or to the grocery store, and you've done it for years upon years upon years? And one day you're going the same trip and you see something you never saw before. Oh, it's been there for all those years, but you didn't pay any attention to it. And sometimes that's what happens in our life. We have so many things in our life that are telling us things, that are showing us things, that are there calling us to give them their attention. And what do? Like robots, we just walk up through these paths of our life and go on noticing little or nothing. But in noticing the little things in our life, those are the things that bring us joy and peace and happiness and love. Those are the things that are there to show us that we're important, that we've been called into being for a reason. And the reason is to give God back his glory, praise, adoration, thanksgiving. And sometimes we just need those little things out there to be called to notice. Maybe it's a flower. Maybe it's a bird in the heavens. Maybe it's an animal that walks across your path. They're all telling you something. They're all there for a reason. Why didn't that bear walk across my path before? Because right now that bear is talking to me, and he's giving me a message. He's showing me the wonder of the creativity of the God that created me. And he created this beautiful creature. And he's giving me the opportunity to love him back by saying, thank you, God, for your creation. Or we go by a flower, been there all the time. We just never noticed it. And maybe we said, this is the first time I think that plant has blossomed in years. Maybe it didn't. We just never paid attention to it. But when it blossomed, it became something beautiful. And God was telling us again, his beauty is everywhere and is there for us to participate in, to enjoy, and to thank him for it. Yes, the art of noticing is not just an art, it's a skill, and it has to be practiced. And we have to stop doing what we're doing or thinking about what we're thinking about in order to notice those things. So ask yourself, maybe at the end of the day today, what are the things that I noticed today? Did I notice something that I hadn't seen before or never paid attention to today? And if I did, what is that thing telling me? And how am I going to respond in the response that I have to noticing that object? God gave us everything. He gave us everything we could ever want, ever need, ever possess. And all he asks us to do is enjoy it. Enjoy it and use it to the best of our ability, to the best of our capability, and to use it for good. Good for ourselves, yes, but good for others. God is always giving, and he's asking us to do the same thing. To give, to give, to give, and do not count the cost. He didn't. He gave us all. He gave us everything, and he asks us to do the same. Not perhaps in the same gigantic way he did it, but in the little day by daily events of our life. And it's a simple thing to do. And every time we give up something, we can get filled with something. And every time we deny ourselves something, we're opening our souls to the grace and the love of God. And in the process of doing that, what we do is we become transformed and we remake ourselves. We make ourselves into the better image that we have. The image that God created us to be when he created us. And we're going to fall short of that at the end of time because we've blown it. We haven't done what we should. We haven't noticed all those things he put in our pathway to help us to get better. But he knows we're frail. He knows we're sinful people. He knows that we're weak. But that's why he's always there to give us a pat on the back. He's always there to say, I'm hold you in the palm of my hands. Will you believe me? Take notice of me.